This music, man.
That's saxophone, dude.
Some music right here, man.
Oh. Welcome back.
If you don't know what this episode's all about, just hearing this music, then
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say.
Just the tone of that
even
song.
without reading the title, you should know that we're about to crack off into some top 10 infomercials. Dude.
Can't go wrong with them, dude. Early in the morning.
Dude, I was feeling so much nostalgia doing this list, dude.
Remind you of your childhood, dude.
Right, when you had cable and you had that one channel where it was just the guide, and every one of them was just paid programming, dude.
Up in the morning, dude. That's
Late at night, early in the morning.
Yeah. Be like waiting for
spent many hours watching this, dude. There's like nothing else on.
Right. And especially when you wake up and you know you're going to be up. So like you're like, all right, I got to watch this until 6 and then I can go to this channel.
Right.
Like you plan what you're going to watch when you got to watch paid programming. But some of them, man, they're entertaining, dude.
Yeah, it is. Some of them get you.
You can't go wrong with some of them. I don't think I've ever bought anything off of that.
No, never bought a single product, but well, except for one that we might talk about.
Ooh.
Maybe you've forgotten.
Maybe we'll get in there.
Didn't buy it off the infomercial, but you did purchase it.
Well, we'll see.
But
We'll have to find out, man.
But yeah, keeping our same format, and for new listeners that we may or may not have, we choose our topic, go our separate ways during the week, and put together top 10 lists. I don't know what's on his, he don't know what's on mine, and
It's true.
We're gonna count down, trading off 1 to 1 all the way up to number 1, starting at number 10. So what's your number 10?
My number 10, dude, to start this off, is the old the Shark Steam Pocket Mop, bro. And I don't know if you've seen this one, but this is the one with that little bald dude that has the glasses.
Yeah.
And they got that little shark steamer, man. Dude, they clean like an entire bathroom, entire kitchen. Right, it was the power washing porn before that was a thing. You know what I mean? Like you wake up in the morning, and you watch this just house moms because that's all they have in these damn shows. And this dude will show them this mop, and it's the best thing I've ever seen. And he'll pour honey like on top of wood, and he'll pour it on top of like tile, and then on concrete. And then he'll be like, "Watch this with this patented new head or something." Put it together, turn it on, rub it across, dude. It come clean every time, man.
Cleaned it up like there was no problem.
I always enjoyed that one, dude. It's like they would have that little whistle attachment, and they can like really shoot steam. And
dude, the beauty about infomercials is it's like they always solve problems no one has.
Right. It's super cut of the videos of people just fucking up. Like,
they're
just throwing stuff. Dude, my favorite one is...
Do you constantly have trouble opening 2-liter bottles?
Right.
And he opens it and it explodes in his face.
My favorite one is when he gets in the recliner and he puts his feet up and like the whole thing flips and he throws the popcorn.
Does your broom catch on fire when you sweep the kitchen? It's like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like... I mean, I have a steam mop. I mean, it's just the one that's flat on the ground. It's not that like nice nozzle one they got on this show, but yeah, I don't know, man. They always want to solve a problem nobody's got. That's a good point, dude.
I mean, it's a good tactic. It convinces you that you have a problem that you don't really have. It's a good sales tactic, I feel.
Yeah, I think so. Shark's one of the few brands that like they started out on TV and now you can get them in stores. You know what I mean?
Dude, I got one upstairs, man. It works like a charm, man.
They went legit, I think.
They did. They're not that sleazy as seen on TV quality.
No.
Because, I tell you what, dude, that Shark vacuum I got, man, it works.
It does justice.
It was pretty crazy. Like,
man.
we vacuumed right after we vacuumed with our old one. Mm-hmm. And, dude, the shit it was pulling out of the carpet, dude, it was crazy. Man, it just got so much deeper.
All kinds of loose change.
Right.
Yeah, man, you gotta steam it, though. That's the trick.
Don't have that one.
Well, I mean...
One day.
You get that pocket mop, bud.
Yeah.
Dude, I think you gotta put like a little, some of the Shark solution in, and dilute it with water.
18 payments of $19.95. Dude. It's all yours.
It's like you act now and you get like double attachments or something. You know what I mean?
Like, why do you need two of the same?
Right. Yeah. Like on a shark mop, they'd never give you two mops, but they'd be like, all right, we'll give you two heads here.
And you only use one at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure we'll cover it, dude. But the worst one is like if you buy this now. The worst is if it's a food product and they throw in a fucking cookbook. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit's free on the internet.
Right.
Like, who the hell needs a cookbook, man? But I mean,
especially with the internet nowadays.
yeah, dude. Honestly, like other than Julia Childs, get the classic. But that's my number 10, dude.
It's a good number 10.
That old Shark Steamer pocket mop.
Got old barking dog upstairs.
Recording in the hood tonight.
Are you ready for this number 10?
This
is
dude.
a recent one, but it's just so egregiously bad.
Is it?
It's the slob stopper.
I don't know that one.
Dude, it's like an adult bib that you wear, and it's like the commercials, like the infomercial for it's the worst. It's like this dude sitting in this car. He's like a business dude, and it's this chick. She's in an old pantsuit with a briefcase walking by, and he's like checking her out. She's checking him out, and then he goes to drink his coffee, and he like holds it all the way upside down and spills it all over himself.
Do you have a drinking problem?
And then she starts laughing at him. But it's like, would putting a fucking bib on like solve that situation?
Should have laughed at him before he started drinking coffee.
Like,
dude, it's a fucking bib. Like,
but like, yeah, it's a bib that has like a little magnetic clip. Dude. So you put it on it.
Clips it on for you.
The commercial. There's the second. The second participant of this commercial is a soccer mom, of course.
Ooh,
and she's got, of course, all the soccer kids in the back, and they're making messes. And then she
eating hot wings in a minivan and shit.
Yeah, then she clips on her little bib, and I just don't understand it, dude. It's like,
bro, this is kind of off topic, but bro, I was in Sheetz the other day, and there was a chick. This was like 2 a.m. This chick was eating a bowl of spaghetti. Like, she had a bowl of spaghetti in the convenience store, like, while her boyfriend was ordering food.
Dude,
like,
that's awesome.
Just made me think of that. The people eating food in inappropriate places.
That's amazing.
Dude. But she didn't have was a slob knobber? No.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you ready for the catchphrase of this one, though?
I'm ready.
It's bibs aren't just for babies. It's literally the catchphrase of this commercial.
I mean, I can see that it'd be a good tagline for like Dickies.
Yeah,
if they really turned on their bib, did some fleece line bibs and cranked it up. But dude, bibs aren't just for baby. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Is that where we are as a nation, bro?
Apparently, man, it's really bad.
I didn't realize the state of things. Like,
all right,
everybody's trying to tell me it's not that bad, and then you drop this fucking bomb on me. Yeah. I guess it is that bad.
Damn.
Dude.
Slob stopper, that's my number 10.
My number 9, dude, is the DR Field and Brush Mower, bro. Dude, it's classic. You ever seen this one, dude?
I know. I'm going to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about.
It looks like a snowblower, dude.
Yeah.
And they'll show somebody's like backyard with shrubs, and this shit's all overgrown with thorns and stuff. Dude, this sumbitch just plows right through it, bro.
Oh yeah. They got like the little strings you put on there. It's like the weed eater head attachment.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I remember this infomercial, and it would just fuck up some brush, dude.
Anything, bro. They'd be behind somebody's shed they ain't touched in 30 years, dude.
Dude, you
12-foot grass.
You can get this bad boy for $400, and it's got like almost 5-star perfect review, man.
Damn, dude. What's that one? That's the trimmer. See, the Field and Brush, though. I guess the 1400 is at the base. There's a new 2018 for $2,400. Dude, all straight 5-star reviews. Except for that last one. A little 4-star.
Yeah.
But, dude, yeah,
There's
man.
a toe behind.
That's why. Not that many people get that one. If you're towing behind, you're not looking at DR brush mowers.
Dude, there's a few areas here that are dealers for
a couple local retailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Might have to get one.
But it's the same case, dude. Be just some mom. She's home alone. Her husband's not there for her. And she gets this brush mower, man.
Yeah.
Dude, she'll plow 12-foot grass, like up to 3-inch thick trees.
Yeah, I remember this one, man.
Dude, it would mulch anything, bro. Like,
yeah, I always remember she's like it's like off on this hill too.
Dude, it's always up the freaking 180-degree hill.
The best is like at the beginning when they're using just a traditional weed eater and they're like bashing it on the ground, dude. And you can't get it to
trying
work.
to get the string to spool, yeah, bro. Or it keeps gumming up their regular motor.
Right. You gotta,
bent blades.
You gotta know how to spool an old weed eater, man. Can't just wrap it in.
No, you gotta make sure it's gonna come out all right. Yeah, I don't know. It's not hard to do. I feel like if you look at it, you kind of, I guess, common sense is a big factor in that.
No, well, I mean, you just take it, stick it through there, and you want it even on both sides, and then you just hold it together, and then you just spool both sides to the same end. Mm-hmm. And, that's all you gotta do.
Get it looking all pretty.
Yeah. Make sure it don't overlap.
Yeah, because it gets twisted in there, like wants to tie itself.
Or you can just get a DR mower and just
never have to worry about it.
Never worry about it. Yeah.
Man, these things, they blow through stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I always remember that, dude. Just the mountains of shrubbery and brush piles.
Yeah.
And just a 109-pound lady on this thing, dude.
It just does work.
Self-propelled.
Yeah.
Whoa. Killing it, dude. And they don't ever show that on there no more. I guess because nobody can afford a house these days. So
yeah, maybe they went legit, though, because like, we're seeing all these dealers around here. Yeah. They're another one that started in the infomercial world and made it to the big leagues. Now they're just self-sufficient, selling their own shit. But I mean, you saw the reviews.
I think is that the dream, you think, for all infomercial products? It's just
like we'll just get, like, we actually have a good product,
right?
Yeah,
let's just get our name out there.
Yeah.
I mean, the cream of the crop. I mean, there's a couple that have made.
I mean, because look at like Shark Tank. You a Shark Tank watcher?
Maybe a YouTube highlight clip here and there.
I mean, that's what a lot of them start out as. Like, they start out as like these as seen on TV type of products. Mm-hmm. And then, like, you hear them talking about, oh, well, we'll take this deal, and then hopefully, like, we'll just get established, and then we can kind of take off from there.
Get picked up by a retailer.
So that's definitely the idea. Like, you don't want to be the infomercial product forever, I don't feel like.
No.
They can only self-sustain so long.
Right. But, yeah, I guess that's true, man.
Yeah.
It's the dream of products everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Make the cut.
Yeah.
But that's my number 9, dude.
It's a good number 9,
the
man.
DR Field.
I remember that one vividly.
It was one of the ones from the childhood, dude.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that hit me right away. I was like, it's a classic.
Dude, my number 9 is the potty putter.
Ooh, that's a good one, dude.
Dude, so this was, my family, we do White Elephant every year. You participated.
I have. Tracksuit and wrestling shoes.
Last time I was there, man, this was the product I bought, and as seen on TV store was the potty putter, and it was a hit, man. Somebody swiped it like 3 or 4 times, man.
Dude, see, that's the thing, man. If you guys ever have to do a White Elephant, just go to the as seen on TV store.
Yeah, it's perfect.
What did we have that one time? You did the shake weights
and
the slap chops, and people were going crazy for them.
Right?
Dude. They were going nuts for them.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like on sale, so you got like 4 slap chops.
Yeah, and it was like 4 shake weights too, I think. Like so it was like 4 for $20 for some reason.
So this is what I was saying when we started, when you were like, I don't think I've ever bought any. You absolutely did.
Have.
You bought a slap chop and I bought shake weights.
I bought 4 of them. Yeah. Oh shit, dude.
Those stores are always fun.
Yeah, they are. There's like always some shit to be like, I've seen on TV. Like, I've never fucking seen this on TV.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they put this on TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we also don't watch regular cable anymore. I'm sure it's still just the same as it always was.
Right.
But, dude, the old potty putter. So this one starts out, of course, like, the problem is the guy sucks on the real golf course. And he's like, are you having dude, he like drives a putt, like he like smashes it and misses, of course, and then he's all mad. He's like, are you having problem when you're taking strokes off your golf game, but just no time to practice? And then it like goes to him like on the toilet, dude, like hitting the little putter. Potty putter.
Oh, dude.
Like they're literally selling it like it's gonna help your golf game, like in real life.
Dropping strokes in the bathroom, bro.
That is not just a stupid novelty item.
Right, like how far are you putting it? Like you having trouble with 3-foot putts in it?
Yeah. On perfectly flat ground.
Right, like
with a mini putter, dude.
You can only hit as far as your foot can catch a ball and roll it back to you.
That'd be funny if some dude was like got good at it, but he had to use the mini putter that comes with the the potty putter, and so like he has it in his fucking golf bag.
I've always wanted to get. I don't know if it'd be like a little viral video, but to find a bunch of like putt clubs, like all the different colors, and show up somewhere with like caddies with bags of the fucking like a bunch of putt.
Give me that red.
Like go out like professionals, just two people, or like a polo and shoes and all this shit.
That would be funny, dude.
Dude, it'd be too funny, dude.
It would be a good one, man. Might have to do that.
Sit down. I need the purple.
Drains it.
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny.
Or you miss it, and then like you fire the caddy.
Right.
He like tries. No, I think you need the black one on this one. And then you miss it, and you're fired.
You know a lot about golf. I know even more about grass. Old Snoop, man, the world's greatest caddy.
It's true.
Let me get that 3-wood. He passes him a 9-iron. Fuck you. Oh, dude. That's fucking funny, man.
The old potty putter. That's my number 9, dude.
Dude, they took that office putter and like
went to the extreme.
Old potty putter, dude.
Yeah.
You think it helps your shit?
I don't know. I mean, no. No, I don't. There's no benefit to it.
Right. Like, was that a golf problem or a shit problem? Like, I really don't think it was either. Like,
that's probably worse, because then you're just going to spend more time on the toilet, which they say is not good for you anyway.
Do you remember that time, that it was a while ago, where that lady had like sat on there for so many years, her like skin grew around the seat?
Ugh.
Dude, how do you get trapped on the shitter for that long, bro?
I don't know, dude. It's like a horror movie waiting to happen.
Bro. That was your number 9?
That was my number 9.
My number 8, dude. We're about to get into the big ones, man, because they're all biggers here.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the New Wave oven.
Yeah.
Bro.
Let me refresh myself on this one.
The New Wave oven uses convection. It uses like infrared technology. It uses all the ways to cook in once. Microwaves. It uses it all. Imagine, if you will, like a kind of a round platform. There you go. And then a glass dome on top.
Yeah.
You put that on there, dude. And that's all this infomercial was they would just put it in there. Dude, they fit like a whole turkey in there, motherfucker. And they have this rack sometimes. They'll put like a bunch of chicken on the bottom, and then they'll put the rack and do the veggies on top. There you go, right there, dude.
The old roast.
Racked up, bro. But like that roast, dude, it'll take like 20 minutes, dude.
It's crazy.
That's the thing, and that's the whole commercial is.
It is like Korean barbecue right here.
Beef jerky, yeah, man. Looks amazing. Look, they covered it in foil, yeah.
There's some old fishes.
Some old whitefish.
It looks like he's got a piece of tilapia and a piece of salmon, dude. That's savage right
Powerful, dude. A little surf and surf, they call that, I think. Yeah, dude, it uses it all, man. Infrared. Look, that one's in red, dude.
Dude, like, why can't they make the boxes like way more... Like, it just...
Like, legit,
like, the product, even if it's a good product, it just looks like a piece of shit just because of the box.
Right.
It's, like, so bad looking.
All the cartoon writing, all the little bubbles here
all
and there.
Yeah, all the bubbles telling you how great it is. Like, just make me a nice, sleek package, you know?
Yeah, man. I agree with you, dude. The Bed Bath & Beyond got them for $100. But that's the whole commercial, dude. They'll put it in. They'll be like, "This only takes 20 minutes."
Yeah.
Nah, this only takes 10 minutes. Like roast potatoes and garlic, 30 minutes. It's like one of those where the dude just starts yelling after a while.
Oh yeah, they see
how quick it takes.
They get crazy.
Yeah, and they'll definitely double this offer up too, man. I think if you're good with it,
you get 2 of them.
You know, one for you and one for a friend. Just pay separate shipping and handling.
Yeah,
that's the trick, man. But yeah, I've always wanted to try it, dude. Like that whole air frying thing. I know a lot of people swear by air fryers.
I got the air fryer. If you're gonna do like frozen shit, it's like it's really good.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I'm gonna bread up my own chicken and do it, dude, no,
don't do it.
It just dries it out, man. It's not the same. They claim you can. I haven't done it. I've followed the instructions like to the T. Where you're like supposed to put a little oil in the bottom, but it's like just a couple drops where it just gets moisture.
Right.
It ain't work for me, dude. But like I said,
dude.
Pre-made frozen shit, it's perfectly fine.
Crisp it up real good.
Yeah. Like we did some Arby's curly fries with some burgers the other night, dude. Ooh. It was better than like Arby's driving.
Man. Dude, I like me some Arby's, bro.
It's good, dude.
It is good.
I knew this idiot that, like, he had this theory. I might have told this before, but, like, he thought that it was, like, the mafia, like, runs Arby's.
Holy shit.
Because they sell, like, Reubens, and they have, like, like, New York as fuck dudes on the commercials, like, for a few years ago.
So stupid.
It's like, dude, think of those. Why would they?
Really connected the dots.
Yeah. Like, this fucking dude's a detective.
Bro. Do you know the name Arby's? I read it somewhere. I don't know if it's true, but like Arby's, as in the letter R, B's, as in roast beef.
Yeah.
Arby's.
Huh.
I don't know if that's any truth or not.
I mean, it's pretty
clever, dude.
Yeah.
I saw that on the old Fosse book.
Huh.
But that's my number 8, dude.
It's your number 8.
The new wave oven. Wave of the future,
new
bro.
Wave oven. See, my number 8's one we just talked about, dude. The old slap chop.
It's a powerful one, bro. We used to have a while ago. It was a Pampered Chef version. And I used to love using that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd always hit it way too hard because I was young. Try to break it.
Cut up the table and shit.
Right.
Dude, I remember I had the one, like, it wasn't a slap chop, but it was like you would stick the apple on it, and then it had the arm with the deal, and you would just spin the top, and it would peel it. But, dude, I would just peel it all the way to the core, and then I would have, like, a bowl
strings
of, like,
apple.
like apple spaghetti, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like, you put, like, caramel on it. It was literally, like, apple pasta.
Sprinkle little cinnamons. Yeah, that should be good.
But, dude, the slap chop, like, who doesn't remember this dude? He has the microphone, like, on the side of his head, making all these innuendos. Like, everyone likes my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts. Yeah. Just pulls them out.
Yeah.
Dude. Slap chop, man. That shit was cool because, like, when you hit it,
what did this dude get? He got arrested. Like, didn't he beat up
a hooker?
Beat up a hooker or something?
Yeah. Just doing normal, everyday shit. I guess you can get arrested for it. But
doing Grand Theft Auto in real life.
Right. Yeah, man. But old fucking dude, I always love how it did that, like, little eighth of a turn, so, like, it would always keep cutting.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That was a nice little feature, man.
I loved it because, like, if I was told to dice up some onions, you know, when you were a kid, man, onions would fuck you up. They'd ruin your whole day.
Still will.
And dude, now there's like, I'll wear glasses, dude, put like some shades on, chopping up some onion. But dude, that's
can't let the homies see me cry.
Dude, there's all these hacks. It's like chew like minty gum with your mouth open while you chop onions. Right. Supposedly that shit's supposed to work.
This is the one that was like, if you don't want to cry while chopping onions, stop being a pussy bitch or something. Like, it was just like, the trick is to not be a bitch. It's like life hacks.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah, dude, take care of that dude.
But it all slap chop, man. I forgot the guy's name, but you know him.
Yeah.
You know what he looks like.
I'm sure we'll look up his name here in a little while.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, did you do old juicy tomato, bro?
Oh,
be all slippery?
Yeah.
No, not with that chopper.
Hell no.
Dude, the best is when he make like egg salad. He'll like put the little gherkins, the little tiny.
Oh, yeah.
He'll put like a couple and then a little chicken. You're done.
That dude could sell anything, man. He needs to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it wasn't unforgivable what he did.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where he is these days. He probably got something with the Me Too movement, but he's probably on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
I could see that. I don't know the man.
I don't either.
But I can just imagine.
Let's reach out to him.
Yeah. Wherever you are tonight. We hope
that's
you're well.
That's my number 8, man. The old slap chop.
Slappy choppy, bro.
Yeah.
Number 7, dude. This is a recent one. Copper Chef.
Ooh. Dude, I own one of these.
Does it really work?
So let me tell you this. So you know how they like put a piece of cheese on there?
That's what when I put this one on the list, dude, all I could think was that was the money shot, bro.
They put the slice of cheese or the egg and they sit there and it's all horse shit, man.
Ah, motherfucker.
Ain't no way.
Dude,
Now we'll say like it's like I've cooked some burgers in there and like melted some cheese on it, and then you like get the little spillage. It's easy to clean, but you're not gonna tilt that motherfucker sideways
with
and
just
it's
a slice of cheese,
and it's just gonna spill out,
dude.
But you can clean it, and then the whole like lifetime warranty, I had to throw it out like not that long ago because it don't last a lifetime.
Yeah,
like, but I put mine through some abuse, man, because I was like hotel
we made
living.
them old fajitas in it one time.
Yeah, that was it.
Man.
I mean, it works, but it's not like the commercial definitely like churches it up.
Dude, it's a hell of a commercial, bro.
Yeah, like you see that egg sliding around, you're like, dude, where can I get one of these right now?
Dude, I remember when these were coming out, and I'd see the commercial all the time. And then my ex, we were somewhere at the beach or something, and we were at like a Ross or something, and there was one in there. And like convinced her mom to buy it, and then we broke up. It's like I never found out, and then we're like, you know how everybody breaks up, somebody always reaches back out. So she reached out to me, and like I was like, "Can I ask you a serious question?" She's like, "Yeah, of course." And I was like, "Does that pan really work? Like, can you ask your mom like, if that cheese would really slide off that son bitch, man?"
No,
that's it, dude.
It won't, man. Maybe your first use it might, but get a couple washes on it. Dude. You ain't sliding that cheese.
That's the money shot, man. And then they got the one that's the giant ass roasting pan with the rack in it.
Yeah,
who's that for?
Yeah, like cooking up meatloaf. That's about all it's good for.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had the like just the 14-inch skillet, which I used the fuck out of, and then I had just the flat like griddle that you just lay on the burners to grill stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I mean, I enjoyed both of them, man. The griddle was nice because you could just grill up some shit in your kitchen.
Right.
And I was up in Buffalo, New York, where it's like 0 degrees like every day. Mm-hmm. So I was like grilling up steaks, dude, setting off a fire alarm like all the time. Because that griddle gets smoky, man.
I bet,
It put off some smoke, but
you know what I'm real curious about is like the copper socks and shit too, man. Like, I don't have those on my list. I don't know if you got them on yours.
No, that's all bullshit. You ever
all them old motherfuckers wearing bracelets? They can't all be wrong.
Have
you
ever been to the mall where like there's the fucking idiots selling those, and then they have you put one on?
Oh, dude, he'll push your hands down.
Yeah, have you done that?
I have, dude.
It's all bullshit, dude. They're like faking it. Because, dude, I think it was me and John were at the mall and they did that. And the guy was like doing it to me, and then he acted like he couldn't move my hand. Then I had him do it, and he just fucking threw my arm down like both times, like it was nothing, like right in front of the dude. Like, dude, what the fuck? It's all bullshit, dude.
We should just find it if they're doing it and just make it worse when we put the bracelet on. Like, have worse results.
I remember there's this dude I've told the story about a few times, that dude from El Salvador we used to work with. Mm-hmm. Dude, he found a piece of copper, and he like was trying to tell us like how it'll heal you and shit.
Bro,
this is the fucking dude, first of all, that would like go on 2-week drinking benders because he'd get sick. Like, he wouldn't go to the doctor.
Drinking straight copper.
No, dude, he would drink straight tequila and like would almost die because he wouldn't eat or drink anything else. Like,
really?
He thought that would heal himself. Like, he would miss like 2 weeks worth of work with like just a simple cold because he would refuse to take medicine or anything. He would just go on drinking benders.
Oh my god.
So this dude's like preaching to us about how copper will heal you, and he found this jagged ass piece of copper, dude, and he tied it around his wrist and like tied it and had like a sharp ass thing, and he ended up like cutting himself with it.
Fucking saved him, bro.
Right.
Was he
But then he had to be all secretive because like he cut himself, so that's like an incident that had to be reported.
Right.
So like, dude, what the fuck, man? What are you gonna you like just cut yourself on this jagged ass piece of metal that you just found on the ground?
What a dumbass, dude.
Oh, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
So that's the type of people that get duped into like coppers.
To the copper chef.
Copper heals you.
He is the copper chef.
Yeah.
Duh. That's my number 7, bro. That's funny as shit.
That's a hell of a one, man.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
Dude, my number 7 is like a super obvious one, but it just has to go on here, and it's an old Billy Mays one. OxyClean.
Man, we're going to punt that one.
All right.
We're going to punt that.
I got some things to say about old Billy Mays.
You ready for number 6, dude?
Yeah, what is it?
It's the NutriBullet.
Ooh.
And this is the that blender. You know,
Yeah,
it kinda
yeah.
looks like
I
a
got
bullet.
one, man. I got one.
Yeah, there's a lot of infomercials. There's like the health one. There's all these ones, but the best one, dude, the one that makes my list.
I don't know why I just thought of this, but do you have the Gazelle on yours by any chance?
I do not know.
Do you know what I'm talking
Tony
about?
Little.
Yeah, he's like rapey as fuck and all of them.
Look like Rob Van Dam was his ponytail and his
Yeah.
fucking wrestling eunuch.
But there's always like a chick on there, and he's like super uncomfortable
Dude,
with it.
they're going way faster than the machine allows. Like, dude, that's fucking funny.
I didn't put that on here.
No, I
This
didn't
is
either, but that's a good one,
Too
dude.
rapey.
Too rapey. But dude, this infomercial, man. Imagine, if you will, like the best kitchen bar you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And these people are on the other side, and they're just cooking for all their friends, bro. Dude, they make everything. They're like making pancakes in this motherfucker. They make some nacho cheese with jalapenos and peppers. They shred in this sumbit. They shred chicken in it. Dude, it's just a half an hour of just these people making
Just shredding
shit, man.
anything.
Just fucking making it all. Pasta sauce, wow. 2 tomatoes in this. Dude, they kill it, man. That's just, I've always loved that one, man. Like, that NutriBullet, they don't fuck around. And that's
No.
another one that made it into stores, dude.
Yeah, it did. It's like legit now.
Survived the time.
No, we have one. We just got it not that long ago and made some margaritas with it.
To see, that's the
And
thing.
it would make a hell of a margarita.
Well, when it first came out, and you have to tell me if it still has this, you'd have the 4 different tops or whatever.
Yeah.
Like lids. Well, when you unscrewed it, you'd get a different colored ring. You could screw around the screw.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty
Around
sure.
the threads, so
Yeah.
you would know whose drink's whose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. It's the same setup, man.
Classic, dude.
They haven't changed. It looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
But just doesn't have that shitty ass box anymore. I'm sure.
Make them old frozen margs.
Yeah.
Man.
Because, dude, it'll blend up ice like real smooth, man. It'll make a nice smoothie. Yeah, like, I was pretty pleased with it. If you like want a blender that'll blend up some margs on a dime, man,
Get that NutriBullet.
Because I want to say it's only like $30 or $40 for one, dude.
Yeah, they're not hateful at all,
No,
dude. And they're powerful, like you said. That's the thing that the commercial shows,
Yeah.
that they're badass. But
No, that's a good product, dude. I stand by it.
if it holds its weight, it holds its weight, man.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. bro.
Right. No matter how bad the commercial is.
Or how great it is.
Yeah. But, dude, this one isn't this is another blender, but they don't have a infomercial, but they should. But they have a YouTube channel. But it's Blend Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, their blenders are like $500-$600. They're like just super high
That's
end.
like Vitamix. Have you looked up those?
No.
Dude, we had 2 Vitamixes at the Starbucks I worked at, and we looked up that there's $1,400 blender.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
Yeah, my buddy, he owned a nutrition shop, and he had one to blend up like smoothies, and it was like a $1,400
it's
one.
probably Vitamix.
It was something stupid. I mean, it was awesome. Like, it was like the greatest
yeah.
smoothie, but it was
The big old square pitchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Well, the Blend Tech is like, I guess they're not really industrial like that other one. They're more for like a person
For
at
the
home.
home.
But dude, all their YouTube channel is just them blending up different shit. And
Will it blend?
yeah, like they blended up an iPhone. Like every time a new iPhone comes out, they like try to blend it, and dude, it'll blend it in the powder, dude. It's crazy. Like it just blends it into just
Serious
like gray
machinery.
powder. Yeah, that should be an infomercial.
Dude, you got the Jack LaLanne power juicer on yours?
No, I don't.
It's not a blender, but that's a good infomercial too.
Yeah,
Can't make it through that one without.
didn't he die?
I think so.
He had a heart attack, I think.
He was old as shit as it was. He was like 100 in his things.
Yeah.
But that's my number 6, dude.
Number 6.
The NutriBullet.
My number 6 is one like people still make references to, man. Ole Miss Cleo.
That's a good one, dude. I left it off here.
Man, just like I've struggled to like, is this an infomercial or is it not? And I looked it up, man, and they classify it as an infomercial.
Full infomercial, dude.
Yeah, Miss Cleo, and dude, it's like, what's there to say about it? It's just Miss Cleo taking phone calls late at night.
The
Doing
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, doing card readings. Dude, the best was like how shitty the quality of her video
dude.
was.
The smoke that would like change colors
Yeah.
like, on the green screen.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was rough, man. Miss Cleo,
dude, it's like, you gotta give it to her for trying something new, though.
she died recently, didn't she?
I think so, man.
Miss
R.I.P.
Cleo, man, with that fucking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
They're just people.
I'm looking at pictures of her now.
Yeah.
Call me now for your free tarot reading.
Yeah.
She was she died July 26, 2016, dude.
I knew it wasn't that long ago.
R.I.P., dude.
How old was she?
She was the ripe age of 53, man. That's
I wonder if she predicted her own death with those cards.
She might have, dude. I don't know, man. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
It would be. That'd be baller, though. Like, I'm gonna die at age 53 according to these cards, and then it happens.
Dude, she was the voice of the character Auntie Paulette in the 2002 video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Really?
So she actually was like the psychic in Vice City.
That's amazing.
That is a very cool fact, man. Dude.
The Miss Cleo, dude, that's my number 6. I don't know what else to say about her. You all know who she is.
Yeah.
She just had to be on here.
Legend herself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paying respects to the classics, dude.
You think, like, Miss Cleo is, like, who got people to take psychics seriously? Like, if Miss Cleo didn't exist back then we wouldn't have, like, all these new psychic shows, like...
Chris Angel?
No, like, the ones where it's, like, I can talk to your dead relatives.
Oh,
There's,
dude.
like, that kid that, like, meets with celebrities and shit, and on I forgot. It's a popular show on, like, TLC, I think.
Probably one of them channels, dude. I know what you mean. Like on the Bravo channel or some shit.
But, like, would that be it? Because it's like a...
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, at least for me, for us, she started it all, man.
That's what I'm saying, like...
Yeah, I don't know what was before that. I don't know if anybody was that big. You know what I mean?
I mean, there was, like, you had your... your TV evangelists, like, since the beginning of time.
Why?
But, I mean, Miss Cleo is not much different than those TV evangelists, really.
Yeah, I mean, at least she's not promising you anything.
Yeah, I mean...
you know, like, you know what you're getting.
Miss Cleo, is my man cheating on me? It's like every other question is shit like that.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm trying to remember the Chappelle ones. There's something about the dude was like, the one guy called, he was Spanish, and what did the guy say? He was like, do you have a pickup truck? He's like, yes, I do. He's like, is it insured? No, it's not. I just remember that shit, dude, because it was like all based on stereotypes or something. Oh, fucking Miss Cleo, dude. Have you ever seen a psychic?
No.
Dude, I haven't either, man.
I mean,
they're
like popping up all over the place, dude. You can get your psychic readings done like anywhere.
Right. Like right now I can tell you, like, I don't believe in that shit, but then, like, what if I go see it? And then I have to deal with, like, is this real or not?
I know, that's,
you know what I mean?
That's why I, like, don't even need
like,
to go
what
over.
if this person tells me something and I subconsciously change the direction of my life? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Heavy shit we're getting.
No, I agree. Yeah. I mean, if they're going to offer it for free, I ain't paying them.
Fuck no.
You know?
Hell no. Hell no. Miss Cleo, man. Rest in peace.
That's my number 6.
My number 5 here, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for the Flex Seal. Dude.
Yeah, this is like as new as it gets, man. This is like the most recent, like.
But it's a good one, though. It's a recent one, and it's going to be a legend.
And they make memes out of it.
Phil Swift, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. I'll never forget, like, the best part of that whole infomercial is when they have, like, this airboat, and then it's, like, made out of chain link fence.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we Flex Sealed this boat. And then if you look at the bottom, and, like, the little asterisk, it says, multiple layers applied. It's like, I don't think you could do one layer of Flex Seal on the chain link fence and take it on the ocean in the airboat. Like, it was so
you gotta appreciate them being honest, though.
Oh, dude, you have to, man.
Yeah, at least they're letting you know.
Right.
But what I like, they could have just put "do not attempt," but they're like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta use more than one layer.
More than one, dude.
They're just letting you know.
Do it right, dude. He slaps it on in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever used it?
I've never used
Pretty
it.
cool stuff.
You used it?
Yeah,
Did you use the spray can or the roll-on?
The spray at work.
Like, what do you use it for?
We had a little leak up on the roof.
Oh, yeah?
So we put a little
so it works,
It worked for that, yeah.
Huh.
We'll see how long it holds.
Whenever you do like a whole vehicle and flex seal, you know, like Jeep dudes and stuff like Rhino line and shit, dude, just flex seal the whole thing.
Flex it up, bro. It'd be dirty, man. I don't know. We watched a tape test on YouTube with like the Flex Seal tape, and bro, he had everything. He had Gorilla Tape, like the 3M super stuff, and like the Flex Seal was like the most waterproof tape on that fucking list, dude.
Really?
Yeah, like it held up in that regard. Everything else it sucked, but in waterproofness, it did really good, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So that's legit.
I guess it's legit, dude.
Is it going to be one that moves away from TV commercials and just becomes a staple? And
I don't know. I mean, you can get it in the store like crazy now.
I know. You see it all over the place, hardware stores.
You get it in fucking paint can size, like white or black.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder, like, if the roll-on versus the spray, if it's any different, like, which one works better.
I would assume the roll-on would, you know. I mean, I would assume you could really apply it and put an even coat better.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I've only used a spray. Next time, if this messes up, maybe we'll get a little cord of the roll.
There you go.
Put it on with a putty knife. A little 5-in-1 tool or something, man.
There it is. Huh.
But, yeah, that's a new one. It's a recent one. Everybody knows it,
Old
man.
Flex Seal.
It's my number 5.
It's a good one, man.
One of the best.
Dude, my number 5 is just a all-time classic, dude. The Life Call / Life Alert. Either one of them, man.
I'm ashamed I didn't think about this one.
I mean, help, I can't get up. Like, it's the worst acting of all of them, dude. And it's just like...
like, what's worse than the old people is, like, their families, in quotes, that I just don't know where. What if I'm not there to help? Like, it's like, y'all are the fakest motherfuckers, man.
Hey, Mosey, I'm probably waiting on him to die. You got an inheritance coming.
The best are the ones where, like, the camera falls down the stairs in, like, first person.
Yeah.
Like, be like, like, it's all shaky all the way to...
Yeah.
And then they'll be laying there, like, on their hip, like, oh.
I like when they lay there like it's a cartoon with their leg all bent crazy. Or like, no one falls.
Their
like
arm up, like, reaching for nothing, like... just like, Life alert. The phone is like 2 feet away.
I just want to like the director though, like who stages all this, like has these old people.
The same person that does the fucking In the Arms of the Angel, ASPCA shit, dude. Fuck that, man. Make you feel guilty for watching TV,
right?
Bro, that fucking Life Alert, man. I guess that's a serious problem. I mean, it would suck.
Yeah,
to like die of that, you know.
I mean, it just like, I mean, I guess some people can't afford it, but I just can't imagine like leaving somebody that if they fall, they might die, like alone, you know? Other than if it was like a freak accident.
It's just neglect. Like,
yeah.
At least you got a hell of a point, dude. Like, if you fall, you're dead. Like, you should not be left alone.
Right.
I've got glass bones and paper skin.
I don't know. I mean, that's just my whole take on it, but...
Bro, it's this fucking episode of Extreme Home Makeover waiting to happen. Like, we're gonna put this.
We're gonna build the whole floors out of trampolines.
Right.
See, like the funnest house ever.
Right. Dude, that's fucking funny, man. That's a good one, bro.
Old Life Alert.
Snuck through the cracks, bro.
That's my number 5.
Dude.
Well, it was Life Call, then it more recently is Life Alert. I don't know if it's the same thing or it was 2 different products.
I would imagine.
But either way.
Dude, you ready for my number 4?
I'm ready.
This is a classic, bro. Total Gym with Chuck Norris.
The old Bowflex?
No, dude.
Which one?
Well, the Bowflex was like that. Total Gym was like Bowflex.
Oh, okay.
But Total Gym was the one that had Chuck and his wife working out for 30 minutes, bro. Like, Bowflex was just random people, dude.
Yeah.
So you got Chuck Norris telling you about it, man. It was always entertaining because, like, This was the one because all the workout ones are always boring, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's always like some super hot mom pulling it out from underneath her bed, setting it up. Like, look how compact it is. And this was like flashbacks of Chuck Norris doing shit. Like, him just, this is exercise I like to do. And like, he'll be 74 just kicking ass, dude, on the total gym. Like, put it on max weight. Like, dude, just getting it, bro.
Yeah.
And his wife was all old and hot, too, man. Like,
that dude's like 90 years old now.
Bro, just straight kicking ass, dude. These were great infomercials, man.
You saw his new commercial, the Toyota, like Tacoma. Like, the guy's like, Chuck Norris, will you sign my truck? And he signs it, and then his truck, like, all of a sudden becomes badass. He's like doing donuts and shit in it.
Shit, I haven't seen it. That's awesome, dude. That's fucking cool.
He like just signs his truck.
And
that's all he
gets
has.
powers.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. I have to check out what I am, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, man. Cause it's
I remember this one. This was like at the height of when they were rerunning like Walker Texas Ranger. Dude, my dream truck, like
CMT in the morning.
Dude, my dream truck is like I want to buy an old like late 90s or mid 90s single cab short bed Dodge with the light bar on top, dude. Fix it up just like Walker Texas Ranger truck, bro.
Dude,
it's the most cowboy truck you could ever have.
Be dirty, dude. That's gonna be the DLC for Red Dead soon, bro.
I hope so.
Dude, Chuck Norris is the man.
He is.
He needs to do more stuff. I mean, at least for our generation.
I mean, he earned it, but I agree. I mean, he should, but if he don't, he earned it.
He got a little spot in Expendables 2 was funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was. He's like, I heard you got bit by a cobra or something. He's like, after days in the hospital, the cobra died. He's so stupid. Like, he's telling Chuck Norris jokes. It's so stupid. So fucking meta. Like, he's making Chuck Norris jokes.
The world we live in, bro.
The best was like, dude, Conan O'Brien started those.
Did he?
Yeah, like first it started as like he had this lever by his desk. Dude, I used to be obsessed with like Conan O'Brien show. Like, it was the only talk show that was legitimately funny.
Right.
And dude, he had a lever on the side of his desk, and if you hit it, they would just have to watch a clip from Walker Texas Ranger. So dude, like through the whole episode, like he would just bump it, and then the show would just stop, and it would just play a clip of him like beating ass.
Dude,
so that's where,
amazing.
Dude, the one I always remember was. Like, he's tied up in the back of his truck, like, in the bed with his hands tied up. And then they lower the bed. They're, like, going to get him out. And then he just starts kicking just roundhouse kicking all of them. And then it cuts back to Conan. He's just got this dumbfounded look. And he's like, why wouldn't you tie his feet?
Dude, that's so funny, bro.
It was great. And then, like... From there, then that's when the the jokes came in afterward, you know. But like that's where it started,
dude.
It was I forgot what he called it, but it was like Walker Texas Ranger. It was a lever though. It was fucking funny, dude. It would like make this weird noise, and then like you would watch a clip
of Walker Texas Ranger. Dude, it's so funny, bro. That's my number 4, man.
That's a good one, dude.
Walker, Texas Total Gym.
That's a good one. So this is my number 4 is one we kind of teased earlier. We might end up punting it, but it's the old ShamWow.
It's my number 3, dude.
I mean,
it's far superior than the slap chop.
It really is, because then you get all the. Here's the thing that always bothered me about this. Like, if there's anything to be bothered about,
it really grinds my gears.
Right. So, like, they film all these people that are clearly at, like, you know, like a outdoor flea market or something.
Right.
And they film them, like, they just bought a bunch of them, and they're, like, talking about this product like they've used it for years, right, when they clearly just got them.
Right.
Like, they've never used this shit. The one dude's like...
actual customers, like, 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, the one guy's like, I ain't even bought paper towels anymore.
even had a chance.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not gonna use it. There's like a lot. You can clean up dog shit with the ShamWow. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you're not gonna replace the paper towel with a ShamWow.
Dude, the best is for some reason the shot I always remembers when he pours the soda onto the carpet.
Yeah, and then
he pushes it on, and then he rolls it in half, and then he like punches it. Like that's the only run, and then like he flips it open, and it's all dry.
And then he flips the carpet inside, and it like got it all out. Which there's no way.
No, dude. And he just wrings it out.
Yeah,
dude.
And it just keeps going, man.
One for the car, one for the home, one for the baby.
Yeah, dude, this dude was nuts.
Dude, pull that shit up, dude. Pull up old fucking ShamWowser. Bro, that's so fucking funny. The fucking ShamWow, dude. All it was just like a fucking one of those car wash rags that people had for years.
Right. I mean, they've sold them at Walmart forever.
Dude, there you go.
There it is, dude. No ad. Fuck. Dude, these ads are just getting out of control, man.
Dude, they're out of control with it. 100%.
Hi, it's Vince with ShamWow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like a chamois, it's like a towel, it's like a sponge. A regular towel doesn't work wet. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 12 times its weight in liquid. Look at this. It just does the work. Why do you want to work twice as hard? Doesn't trip. Doesn't make a mess. Wring it out. You wash it in the washing machine. Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff. Here's some cola. Wine, coffee, cola, pet stains. Not only is the damage going to be on top, there's your mildew. That is going to smell. Look at this. Put it on the spill. Turn it over. Without even putting any pressure, 50% of the cola.
Just rolling it
right
up.
there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. It doesn't even put pressure on.
The color starts to come up. No other towel is going to do that. It acts like a vacuum. And look at this, virtually dry on the bottom.
I can't live without it. I just love it.
Oh my gosh, I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're going to wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
All I can say is, Sham, wow.
You can spend $20 every month on paper towels anyway. You're throwing your money away. The mini ShamWows are for everything, for everyday use. This lasts 10 years. This lasts a week. I don't know, it sells itself. The ShamWow sells for
Dude, did you notice that little edit?
I don't know, it sells itself.
Right, watch when he says 10 years, dude. That's ADR. Like, they did that in post. So wonder what he says. Listen.
ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get one for the house, one for the car, two for the kitchen and bathroom. And look at this. We'll give you a second set absolutely free. But it sells for $19.95 are for everything, for everyday use. This lasts 10 years. This lasts...
You hear that? Yeah. You hear that little edit?
The ShamWow sells for $19.95.
10 years. I wonder whether they probably had this last lifetime. Yeah.
Probably forever, and then like people were having problems. I don't know.
Right. Like, wait, this only lasts for 10 years.
Vacuum, broom, and mop, all in one. Never get down on your hands and knees
Dude,
again. Just
the
put
ShamWow mop, man.
Bro.
Throw it in the washing machine for easy cleaning. Also great for pet hairs. A regular mop pushes the dirt.
Legendary, dude.
So that's 8 ShamWows for $19.95. But if you call now,
They had to watch an ad to watch an ad.
We can't do this all day.
You'll get the ShamWow mop, a $20 value.
We did too.
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy. Only on YouTube. Dude, 8 ShamWows and a free mop for $20 plus shipping and handling.
Dude, a shutter cleaner?
Bro.
ShamWow.com, is that still a thing, you think?
Dude, I would imagine not. I don't know though. And you'd like order customized ShamWows.
Dude, it's still like they're
him and all.
They're shamelessly like keeping them on there.
Dude. Placing an order from Canada, click here.
Huh.
Look, now it holds 10 times its weight. They just said 12 on the commercial.
These fucks, dude.
Dude, look at him petting the dog with it.
Damn. They're still in business, dude.
That is fucking crazy, bro.
But I mean, that's why it's number 4, dude.
That's why it's number 3. It's a legend, dude.
You heard it.
What's your number 3 then?
Dude, my number 3. This one was one this is the second most watched one. These next 3 are ones that were like just staples that I saw all the time when I was a kid. That just made me feel nostalgia. Dude, Chef Tony's Miracle Blades. Dude. Do you
listen, bro? I couldn't think of the name of this one. At one time I was at this party with this chick. And it was the first time I ever seen anybody fucked up on pills. Like I was thinking I don't ever want to do that shit. So we went out and we smoked. And we were high out of our mind, dude. And we watched this fucking infomercial where they keep adding knife after knife after fucking knife, bro.
It's got to be this one.
Dude, it's so fucking good, bro. Like,
Dude,
it's amazing. It's such a good one because, like, the thing about this infomercial is they'll show you, like, the very first knife.
Yeah.
And then they'll show you, like, the square picture, but they'll put it in the top left corner, dude. And you can see, like, 5 square yards of open space just waiting to get filled with knives.
Right.
And at the end, they're still going to give you 16 extra steak knives if you order within the next 20 minutes.
Right.
Like,
Right.
dude, I always wondered that. Like, call within the next 20 minutes and this, and this.
Yeah.
Like, how do they know? Like, if I call it 21 minutes, like,
I don't know. Maybe they have a way to, like,
I think if you mention it, then
you, like,
deal.
what channel you saw it on, and they can know. But yeah, you get the scissors, dude. You get everything. This set's $15. But dude, so there was just the commercial, but dude, the best part of the infomercial to me was like the real long one where it was like drawn out like over an hour.
Yeah, dude.
And he gives them the knife that he's been using. Dude, this dude can dice up tomatoes like a motherfucker. Too.
Paper thin, bro.
Yeah, dude. He just there was one. He had a piece of wood. He'd fucking hack at it, and then he would like wipe it off. Dude, just slice up some tomatoes real quick. But then he took that knife, wiped it off, and he goes, "I'm gonna hand it to our like handyman of our studio. He's gonna install some electrical outlets. We're gonna give him this knife to cut open the sheetrock." And they act like they were putting in a new room, but dude, they walk behind it, and you can tell it's just like a just a piece of sheetrock they leaned up against something, and the fucking outlet's like up head level too that he's working on. So they give it to him, and he's like. They're like, "What all tools do you use to do this?" And he has like a whole tool bag, and he goes through it, and he's like, "Well, we just want you to use this one knife." And he's like, "I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try." So, dude, they give him the knife, and they go away, fucking dice up some more tomatoes, some onions. They go to like the woman like cut. She's doing it. Mm-hmm. It's so satisfying to watch somebody with knife work too.
It's good. That's like his daughter's out there too and shit.
That's what gets you hooked, man. It's because like knife work is like an art,
right?
And so this dude's like good as fuck with these knives. And then I remember there would be the one he'd hold it upside down, drop the tomato on it, just cut it in half,
slow motion bounce there.
Then there was the one where they threw the pineapple up and he slices it in there.
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, Fruit Ninja before it was a thing. And then they check back in with the dude, like 15 minutes later, where he cuts one hole, and he's like, "I'm amazed. Like this cuts better than my sheetrock knife, dude." It's so stupid.
Fucking drywall saw.
It's so fucking dumb,
bro. It's hilarious, man. The dude's fucking eyes and lips, dude.
Did that dull knife turn your dinner into something you dread? Hi, I'm Chef Tony. And now there's a knife so sharp you can cut a pineapple in midair.
There it is.
The Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series. This is my all-purpose slicer. The
Watch that shit,
slicing
man.
Knife. Guaranteed to give you perfect results every time.
Look at that knife work.
Secrets in the 3-in-1 edge.
Bro, did you see that new Salt Bay video where it said always treat the woman right?
I don't.
So like it's not him cooking at all, but like it's just him in his kitchen, and he like gets the tenderloin or whatever, and he's cleaning it. You know how he cuts the silver skin and he wraps it up?
Yeah.
So like he does the small one, he wraps it up and he throws it, and then it flips to this other video of these people like eating in his restaurant, and it's like this chick and she's talking to this dude, and the dude like slams the table and like stands up and points at her. And it cuts back to him, and he cuts the big silver skin, rolls it up, and fucking flips it like he does, and then it pans and it knocks this dude fucking out. Like he hits him out in the thing. Because I always treat your woman right.
That's funny, man.
Dude.
For quick, easy salads. I'll also send you 4 steak knives.
Dude, look at that fucking steak, bro.
Yeah, dude.
$500. But now you can get the Miracle Blade Perfection Series.
Them shits is $15 now.
Dude, that cleaver is like the best. Like you use it to serve shit with. Scoop.
Dude, $15. I might have to order these just to try them out.
We'll replace them free. That's a $200 value for only $39.95. If you want the ultimate knife and the ultimate offer, order your Miracle Blade today.
There it is.
That's a miracle.
That's my number 3, man. I used to see that fucking commercial all the time.
Dude, that's a golden one, bro.
Yeah.
My number 2, dude, we punted it. It's the OxyCleans.
Old Billy Mays.
Billy Mays,
R.I.P.
dude.
Dude had a hell of a taste in watches, man. That's one thing I always notice in those. He always would have like either the bright ass orange face or a blue face, but he always had these badass watches, man. Always.
I always remember him. I like when he puts the lace in the thing.
Yeah,
like it's all dingy, and he just like takes a regular stick, mixes it, pulls it out, dude, and it's solid white.
Yeah. Did you ever watch there was that show they had? It was like right before he died, so it didn't last long, but it was a Discovery Channel show with him and that other dude, and they like would basically break down how they would film these infomercials and like kind of the art going behind them. And
I remember the show. I remember he had a show, but I don't think I ever watched it.
It was actually pretty good. Like it wasn't like bullshit. It was just like people coming to them to sell them a product and like how they would negotiate like how much they get paid for it. Because it was him and that like is he British or English or something? You know, the tall dude.
Yeah,
they were like partners. They were like buds, and there was the one where this guy had like some sort of gel stuff. I forgot what he used it for, but basically the gel, I think it was like insoles and shoes. But he sandwiched his hand between the gels and then like ran over his hand with the car, and it like didn't hurt him.
Wow.
And so Billy Mays was like afraid to do it. He was like super scared to do it. Dude. He was like having anxiety and like shaking and shit. And so the other dude did it, and they just edited it where like
looked like Billy.
Yeah, it was still him. Like all you saw was his arm.
All he had to do was a couple lines.
It wasn't
good to go.
Yeah, it wasn't his arm.
Bro, was it Hercules hook he went to after? Because he did 2 of them. Because it was OxyClean, and I think he did those little Hercules hooks where you poke it, you twist it, and you can hang shit off of it.
I mean, he did a bunch of shit.
I just remember him doing 2 of them, and then he died. I don't know.
He did a bunch of shit. Yeah, but like OxyClean's like where you known him from the most. But he did a bunch of shit, dude.
That old beard, man.
Yeah, it was like perfect.
Billy
lines.
Mays here.
Yeah.
Damn, what a salesman, dude.
Yeah,
world's most famous salesman. I'd
yeah,
say.
It's crazy, like how famous the dude was.
Man.
He went to West Virginia University.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Dude, we're talking about a football team that's on a roll.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Billy Mays, man, he's probably the reason we're doing this list, bro.
He really is. Like, I mean, I would say so.
Man's a legend.
He's one of the
bro.
reasons like you paid attention to infomercials, especially as a kid.
Man, rest in peace, dude.
R.I.P. That's a hell of a number. What's your dose?
Pour one out for old Billy.
Dude.
What's your 2?
So my number 2, man, this is a sleazy one, but everyone knows it that's listening. They know this one. Girls Gone Wild.
It's my number 1, bro.
Is it? Well, all right, we'll wait. All right, well, I guess we can talk about it now.
Yeah. We're going to punt it right back to it.
Right.
Yeah,
old
dude.
Joe Francis, man.
Bro, I don't care who you are, bro. If you stayed up late enough, you were rewarded.
Where you always saw it was you'd watch like Comedy Central. See, now I was growing up in Texas on Central Time. Comedy Central got good around 11 o'clock, so you didn't even have to stay. You didn't even have to.
You cocksucker.
You didn't even have to stay up that late to get all the good stuff. So you're getting like it was usually like South Park the movie, uncensored, like shit like that. But the commercials they would play. Like in between was like Girls Gone Wild commercials, dude, and it was just like it was so fucking stupid.
Dude, I remember we go on band trips. Like
this one's 100% just nostalgia.
Oh, anytime we go on a band trip that was overnight, like we'd stay up all night watching those fucking infomercials, like all the time, dude.
Yeah,
like oh fuck, dude.
And yeah, like dude, Doug Stanhope, he showed up in some of them, like in the infomercial. He was the show me where babies feed. He had a bit about it in one of his stand-ups, so we were like, for the longest time, that's what he was known as, and he like wanted to kill himself,
dude.
Like he just did it because he got a big paycheck. Like he like said Joe Francis is the biggest piece of shit,
dude. Girls Gone Wild, bro.
So, dude, funny story. My
third world girls gone wild.
my buddy from Texas, and he had like 2 older brothers, and we went to college. His brother was going to like Texas A&M, so we went to see him in college. I forgot exactly why we went, but somehow we ended up there by himself. Like, looking back now, I realize how much of a douche his, like, stereotypical, like, college frat dude his brother was.
Oh, yeah.
So he had, like, the whole stack of DVDs of this. And so we're like, all right, well, this is our golden opportunity.
Right, to watch it.
So did we watch it, and it was so fucking boring, dude. Like, it was like 2 like 14, 15-year-old kids just bored to tears by it, dude. It was just fucking bullshit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's the commercials without the censored bar.
That's all it is, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's fucking boring.
Just flash titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was explaining that to somebody the other day at work, at how like Playboy was always the tasteful magazine. Like,
Yeah.
like that's the most innocent one out of all of them, man.
It really
Like,
is. It really is, man. Now they're like almost going bankruptcy.
Dude,
Like,
Girls Gone Broke.
well, I Girls Gone Wild did file. I looked it up. They did file for bankruptcy in 2012. That Joe Francis dude's got a shit ton of money though, because he was like an executive producer on a bunch of stuff. Remember Real TV?
Yeah.
He was like the producer of that.
Okay.
And some other stuff. But yeah, that dude's got a ton of dough. Like, dude's super rich for bullshit. But
Just showing off other people's titties, man.
yeah,
That's my number one, dude.
you know what? That's
You're
my
number two, bro.
It's a hell of a number 1 and 2,
What is your number one, bro?
dude. This one, when you think of infomercial, this is like, for me, this is what popped in my head, dude. It's the old set it and forget it Bronco rotisserie cooker, bro.
I've heard it, but I don't think I've ever actually seen that
Oh
one.
my
You
god,
know what I mean?
man! I've seen this so many fucking times. And
I've seen the clips where he
it
like
would,
gets the audience yelling and shit with it.
Oh yeah,
Set it
they get going.
and forget it.
But dude, it'll have your mouth watering just because, like, dude, the shit they cook looks so good. Like, this fucker's 30 minutes long. But here it is, the audience participation, dude.
It's easy, folks.
So simple. Isn't it, you guys? Isn't it simple?
Dude, they love it. They fucking love it.
Put it on. This is kind of nice. There it goes.
Excellent.
4 chickens?
Yeah,
This
dude.
chicken over, this chicken over, and this chicken over, and I'll just walk over here. I'll put it in this new Pro model. I'll slide it back. If you followed all the instructional material, you just...
Dude.
Push it back. You slide the window up. You follow all instructions, and you...
Dude, everybody in the audience is wearing an
Oh, yeah.
apron.
It's as simple as that.
This is like a full ass turkey, dude.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's a classic, man. Everybody knows that line, dude.
Set it and forget it. That's what I think of when I think of infomercials.
Just be like pouring shots, like cutting open some chicken breasts. And
Yeah,
it's just
dude. Juicy. Yeah.
Just running. Man, I want some chicken now. I want to set it and forget it, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Infomercials are great, man. They're a lost art. Now, I mean, the ads are getting it. I mean, me and you have been talking a lot recently about these Tim and Eric purple mattress ads, dude. Like,
Yeah.
they're coming back. The Squatty Potty Company, they do funny ads. Like,
Yeah, sometimes, dude, there's a fine line though between doing shit that's funny and just being cringy though.
oh yeah, fuck
And so
yeah,
many
dude.
ads now are like, well, what's viral this week? And then they like just basically try to rip that off or like show a viral video. That shit's cringy as fuck.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have the.
But yeah, Tim and Eric advertising like mattresses, dude.
So
those
fucking funny.
videos are fucking hilarious. They have like there's the one where the dude's like he's gonna go to sleep and they put this meter on his forehead
Oh, yeah.
and they start chanting for him to fall asleep super fast, but they're like yelling at him. And he falls asleep and they start cheering. That's how you do an ad. Like, all right, we're just gonna get these two funny dudes and basically just let them do anything they want.
This ain't no Avril Lavigne for
because that's like literally like a skit that would be on their show.
Yeah,
they just happen to be selling a product.
Dude.
I've already made up my mind, dude. Of all the ads, like when I buy a new mattress, I'm buying a purple mattress
just because of
the premise. Like, all right, you're gonna treat ads seriously and book two funny dudes that I like a lot. Like, all right, I'll get your shit. I'll buy your product.
Right.
But yeah, man,
they gotta come back, dude.
Yeah,
we need
to come up with something new.
They got that the Works power tools or whatever. You know, that little saw thing. It looks like a wrench, and then the saw like comes down the middle. That one kind of sucks.
Well, I remember there was the one saw that there was an infomercial where it had a safety feature where he tried to cut an egg with it. Or he did cut an egg, but it was like so delicate that it would slice into an egg without breaking it. I remember that one.
I think it was amazing. Or I think it was the first Spider-Man movie, Bonesaw. That's what you're thinking of. The old fucking Macho Man, dude. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Just a list of dead people, dude.
Yeah. Heart attack galore.
It's got to come back, dude. We need some new ones, some good ones. Or the girl ones, like the fucking Beauty Secrets from Cindy Crawford. Or the hair one, dude. I know you've seen it. It's Win by Chaz Dean. And it's that motherfucker with that long hair, dude. That you just want to punch in the face. Dude. Some classics, bro.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking through.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate you, and we appreciate people referring to friends.
That's why we do this.
The best way to spread the word is just tell a friend to listen.
It's true.
We appreciate it. Let us know if you want some stickers to hand out to some friends. We'll get you some stickers.
Yeah, man.
Got some magnets.
Put on your fridge.
Just let us know what you want.
Reach out.
And yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
So, till next week's list.
I'm Scott.
I'm Aaron. We'll see you guys later.
Later.
But wine from them niggas selling all that shit. MJ. And I know you from, but where I'm from, full of be hard as a bitch. And I know you from, but where I'm from, full of be. Better rap my way to a meal. Full is all in the wrist. I used to hustle that snow. I try and get rich. Sell pepper, my nigga. My dog got hooked on that shit. And I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, full of be hard as a bitch. I met a dope chick. It went half on a kid. It's just me and my nigga. Try and go half on a brick. I came up with a plan. A master plan that'll get us out this bitch. And I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, them niggas selling all that shit. My eyes bloodshot red, but a nigga still smoking that shit. My homie girl start cheating on him. In real talk, I know just what he feel. They say what go around, come around. I guess it is what it is. Shit, and I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, them hoes be wildin' in a bitch. And if you need it, they got it. They on the blocks till the feds come knocking. Ballin' be my hobby. I gotta win, boy, losing not an option.